On 99.3 Nigeria Info and Kofi Bartels, let's talk.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back. Waiting for our guest to join us. She's actually been waiting for us to join us. So we're just crossing our T's and dotting our I's so we can put her on very shortly. But while we're doing that, okay, I'm just going to I have to leave. Okay, we all know what's been going on with Labour Party. We all know that some very heavy allegations have been made regarding the financial activities of Labour Party. Allegations of financial misappropriation leveled against the national chairman of Labour Party, Julius Abure, who himself is a lawyer. And we have as guest this morning Miss Oluchi Oparah, who is the treasurer of Labour Party. She's been suspended, so she's a suspended treasurer, but still the treasurer all the same. I can see her already. Oluchi, please unmute yourself so that we can hear from you. Okay, fantastic. Can you hear me? Good morning to you, Oluchi Oparah. Can you hear me? Good morning. Okay, Oluchi Oparah, can you hear me, please?
Trying to. Wait, hold on.
Okay, all right. Okay, just a second. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you.
Fantastic.
I can hear you now.
Good morning, and thank you very much for agreeing to speak with us. And for those who are listening, you can call 0700-993-993-993. We're not taking calls on WhatsApp or Skype for now. So 0700-993-993-993 is the number to call. And, of course, we have, for those of our female listeners who will find it difficult to get through to us using that line, you can call your special number, 0201-465-7190, 0201-465-7190. And, of course, we're taking messages, only messages, not even voice notes, on our WhatsApp, which is 08095975805, 08095975805. Madam Oparah, you've accused your party chairman of misappropriating 3.5 billion naira. The entire Lagos state is listening to you. The entire Nigeria, I mean, people from other parts of the country and around the world are listening to you. What is the source of your allegation? 3.5 billion naira. We hear there's some other money aside from that 3.5 billion. So tell us some more about it.
Before I start off, I would love to say good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning to Nigerians, wherever you're listening and watching us from. Yes, I raised an allegation of misappropriation, money laundering, and embezzlement on the national chairman of our party, Comrade Julius Abure. I've written a series of letters bordering on the same issue. I've asked Barrister Abure, I would love to receive notifications from bank. He has vehemently refused me that. I've been writing for the past 7 months. He has not for a single day honored any of my letters to him because he sees himself as an emperor. He sees himself as the owner of the party. Coming to the question you asked me, the money raised, if properly calculated, might even be over 3.5 billion. Yes, sometimes some months back, I never knew we had such amount of money because I was never privy to the accounts. Comrade Abure came to my house with doctored audit reports for me to endorse my signature as the treasurer of the party. When I looked at that document, I was dumbfounded. I was like, I never knew we had this kind of money in the bank. And I can't endorse it because I don't know what you have used the money for. Could it be nice enough for me to at least have the accounts, to see the account, to see what has happened? That's where we have been. Comrade Abure refused that he would not allow me do that. If I cannot see notification from the bank, what am I treasuring? I've been writing since. Now, the audit report he got me was 2 point something billion. We had off-cycle elections in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa, where we got 950 something million naira. We had our rerun elections where we got over 30 million naira. Sum those figures up, you will see the figure I'm talking about. Barrister Julius Abure, because he sees himself as the owner of the party, went on a US tour. Sometimes last year, August, he went there using the name of the party to raise funds for the party. Upon his return, I wrote him a letter as the treasurer of the party. Comrade Abure, I want to know how much you've been able to raise for the party. I want to know. And up till now, Comrade Abure refused me access into knowing how much he has raised with the party's name. And from the tickets I saw, from the invite sent across, I was meant to understand some people paid $550, people paid $100, people paid $75. Sum that up with the current rate of naira, you will know how much I'm talking about. And those things sold like wildfire. I'm happy to Julius Abure. Come and explain to Nigerians what he has used money for. He has used our money to enrich himself. He has used our money to enrich his family.
All right.
Julius Abure, sometimes 2021, the signature of the late national chairman of our party. And on a rise, he was denying it. Thankfully, the woman who he has tried to blackmail was also on a right to say that Julius Abure also forged her signature. Why are we always talking about forgery on one man? Nigerians should ask questions.
All right.
On one man.
Okay.
And on this issue, I am the person to speak on this issue, the only authority to speak on this issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your comments there. We would like to point out these allegations made by you, Mr. Oluchi Oparah. These allegations, of course, the man has denied them. The party has come out to also say some things. But for those of you listening, your calls will be welcome very shortly. But I just want to be sure. You said the audit report, he brought it to your house. When was this, please?
He brought the audit report sometimes
Just
September, October.
Okay, September.
Yes,
2023.
And he brought it a car gift for me to endorse. And I'm like, for this man to be bringing a car gift for me, that means something is wrong. Okay,
he came with a car gift. No. You said in an earlier interview that he came with cash, a car, and a house. He wanted to give you cash, car, and house.
Yes, excuse me. And I said no. Because our leader, Mr. P2B, is a man of integrity. If we are preaching integrity, we should start it from the home.
Okay.
We shouldn't be doing service to Nigerians.
So, madam, when he brought the accounts, the audit report for you to sign, how much was contained? They said it was 2 point something?
It was 2 point something. Then I summed it up because by then we had already finished work, and I summed it up, and I realized that he's hiding something. Okay. And it's so unfortunate that my colleagues are out there defending the indefensible.
Oh, hold on, madam. Hold on, madam. Yeah, I just want to get the figures right. Was it 2 point what billion was on that audit report that he brought for you to sign?
Yes, what he brought for me to sign was 2.1, 2 point something error. Okay. Then at the off-cycle election in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa, the off-season election, the reruns.
Okay. Is this sale of forms for those off-cycle elections?
From the form, the donation, and let me make it clear here.
Okay.
All the funds gathered from Edo, where Comrade Abure is from, went into his private accounts.
Okay, hold on. Let me start from how did you arrive at your 3.5 billion plus? Just so I can write it down.
Okay, I said the audit report brought to my house.
Yeah.
Is 2 point something billion.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the off-cycle election in Imo, Kogi, Bayelsa, we got 958 million.
Okay.
Okay.
Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa, right?
Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa, yes.
Okay.
Now, the rerun elections will have over 30 million naira, and there are other ones that I can't even account for because I don't.
Sorry, which rerun election, please?
We'll have rerun in a Boy and some other states.
Yeah, okay, 30 million.
Over 30 million naira because I'm making my estimate based on the number of persons I know that obtain form. And mind you, some persons will obtain form paying into Comrade Julius Abure's account.
Okay. Okay, so how did you arrive at since you're not privy to the alert, you don't receive alert from that account. How did you arrive at your estimate?
Like I said, from the numbers of persons that obtained the form, I'm able to put one or two together.
Mm.
Let me remind us, I said that what it brought for me to endorse was 2 point something. And the off-cycle elections of Imo Kogi, let me also state it clearly here, that after that Kogi Imo Bayelsa election, that our leader, Mr. Peter Obi, came out on air to announce that people's money will be refunded back to them to the tune of 10 million naira. I want to disappoint Nigerians here that information, after it went on air, up until now, some persons' money have not been refunded, and the money is not in their accounts.
Okay.
Somebody like him from Imo State, money has not been refunded to him. Some persons like Ike see eBay, he has already taken Abure to court because his money for his money. After how many months? The money are not even in the
Is it money for their forms?
Yes, you know what happened was, Julius Abure, because he takes the decisions alone, he did not even consult with the NWC. In his private home, he decided to sell the form at the rate of 25 million naira. But our leader, Mr. Peter Obi, being a man of principle and integrity, he said no, that the money was way too high for people to pay for the nomination form. He came out on air with all of us by his side, announcing that people's money be refunded at least 10 million, so that the form will now be sold at 15 million.
Which election was this, please?
Global election in Imo State, Kogi and Bayelsa.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
and people have been calling me for their refund. I had to open up and say, please, I've been fighting for this money to be refunded, but Julius Abure does not want it refunded. IC Ibe from Imo State has already gone to court for this issue. TJ Ehirim is not dead, he's alive. You can consult with him. Some persons from Kogi, their monies have not been refunded. And in the face of everything, Nigerians are meant to believe that monies have been refunded, but it has not been refunded.
All right. So, but the thing is this, Peter Obi has no position in Labour Party. He's not part of the National Working Committee. Neither is he part of the National Executive Council of Labour Party. We have in that. He's just a new member of your party who was, by sheer providence and divine benevolence, and maybe by benevolence of Party Tomi and other members of your party, was able to secure the ticket of the party. Immediately moved over to the LP. Does the Constitution allow Obi to determine the cost of your forms? Because I know that in Edo State, for instance, the total forms for cost of the form, both expression of interest and nomination, is 30 million. I think I was afraid to ask why that amount was being charged, and to ask one of your candidates, the aspirants there, what happened to all the donations. That was 2 weeks ago or so. But she told me that for women they're paying less than that. So is he empowered by your party's constitution to determine how much is being charged for forms?
Peter Obi, His Excellency, plays adversary role. Because of the background, his pedigree, where he's coming from, he knows that those monies were way too much. If you're spending such amount of money on nomination forms, the election is money.
I heard,
so how much
Oluchi, I heard you when you said all that. I'm just asking. I asked the question, which I like you to answer. Does the constitution of the party empower him to determine how much the form should be sold for, or is he just simply giving some sort of advice or his opinion?
He was just giving advice, based on his pedigree.
So has Abure broken any law of the party? By extension, National Excos or NWC or NEC, whichever it is, by charging this amount, refusing to listen or to do Obi's bidding. Has he broken any law?
Yes, he has broken, because he came out publicly to announce to the public that those monies will be refunded to them.
Okay,
so
I'm talking about the constitution of your party. Has he flouted it?
Yes, not. But why coming to deceive Nigerians?
Okay, all right.
If he knew he was not going to use that money, why would he now come and announce to the public that he has thought it deeply, has thought it wise to reduce the money? And up until now, he has not done that. And those monies are not in the accounts.
Okay. So for Edo State, you're saying that the money was paid to his personal account. How that's Edo State expression of interest and nomination forms, 30 million, though the women and youth are being given a discount. What's the source of your information? That the monies are being paid into his private account, since you don't receive alerts for the party account.
You know, like I said in my other interview, Comrade Abure has always been in talks with the governments in power in Edo State. The 2023 election money never got to the party's account.
Okay.
The 2023 election money never got to the party's account.
Which of them? Is it a 2.1 or which one? Which of the monies? All of them?
I am talking about, every state, there's when forms are sold, when are supposed to go.
Okay, the sale of forms. Okay, money for the sale of forms. Okay.
From the Edo State, never got to the party's account.
Okay. How do you know? Since you don't receive alerts, how do you know?
If I'm lying to let him come and say I'm lying to
No, I'm asking. Since you say you don't receive alerts and you're not privy to the account, that's one of your complaints. So how do you know?
These things are open secrets. Nothing is hidden under the sun. Let Abure come and say that I am lying, that he paid, that there was a single naira that went from Edo last year into the party's account. It was a full package he did.
All right.
The party in Edo. Let me also state here that Barrister Abure Comrade does not have any electoral value. If you watch very well, Edo was highly obedient. Abure Comrade did not even win his vote.
Okay.
Don't even win his vote because he has been in talks with the government in power in Edo State.
That's out of what we're looking at. But I want to come back to you. If he came to out of the 3.5 billion or more that was raised by the party at from different sources, how much was spent during the election? Because that 2.1 may be balance. He brought you maybe the balance of what was spent. So, are you sure that 2.1 or 2.2 billion that you saw in that audited document was not the balance? The remainder. She laughs.
We don't even have money. If we don't even have money in the account. In fact, that will still have small balance left in the account was because of my outcry.
How much is left in your account right now? Labour Party's account.
I can't tell what is in the account because as at the last meeting we had on Friday with the NWC, I was informed authoritatively that monies were being sent into staff's accounts, where they will now, at the end of the day, send those money to an account that will finally send to Abure's account. So at the meeting on the floor of the meeting, I asked Vice Abure, please, can you tell this house how much we have realized this year alone?
Yeah, go on.
How much have we realized this year, and how much is the balance we have? But Abure could not answer that on the floor of the NWC meeting held last week Friday, not this Friday, the other Friday. He couldn't answer that question. I asked him because he knew something was wrong. He sent money to his staff, Chidinma. He's sending money to his brother's account, to his PA's account.
Who is Chidinma? Who is Chidinma in Labour Party?
Chidinma is an accountant of the party.
Okay.
And by virtue of her office, she's not supposed to receive the kind of money she received.
How much?
And I was really told they paid 5 million into two places into Chidinma's account.
How do you know?
These things are open secret. Nothing is hidden.
All right, hold the thought.
Let them invite Chidinma. Call Chidinma. Let her come and say that I am lying against her. They know I am saying the fact.
Okay, hold the thought, madam. We have to look for Chidinma and maybe even Abure himself. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, the microphone heavyweight.
Welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, this is the merchant man. Good morning, Chidinma.
No. This is Oluchi.
Oluchi. Good morning, Oluchi.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Victor, Igwe Victor. I'm happy you are out. You are very vocal to speak, like one of those ladies from our region that always stand by the truth. But my question is, as much as everybody during the election had their confidence in your party, now my question is, you said he has not breached the constitution of your party. Does it mean your party is as steady as what we have today? Because the party in power today has a lot of issues to answer or questions to answer when you talk of transparency.
All right.
So the question I ask you is does it mean this party has some. If this man has breached the party, does it mean the party condones some element of shady deals? That's my question. But you are a wonderful iron lady. God bless you for speaking out for the party.
Okay, Metchama, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, please go
Thank you very much. I want to state here that everything I'm stating for the public to hear does not have anything to do with the party. The party has no issue. The party has no issue. The only issue we have in Labour Party is a corrupt national chairman of our party. He is the one that has the issue, not the party. The party doesn't have any issue. But Barrister Bure, comrade, has issue.
All right. Okay, let's see who we have on this other side of our calls. Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
Yeah, this is Paul from
I love my honey well and my honey well on me. Take it in, and I take it, enjoy it. 2 minutes of favorite to Orlando.
Now your favorite brand, Honeywell, is back. Available in noodles, semolina, and pasta in stores nationwide.
See, I be sure to cut my star. I know they like long thing at all. That is why star 919 hash from UBA be my sure party. It no get any transaction where I won't do. Why not go use star 919 hash? Whether I won't buy airtime, na star 919 hash. Whether I won't buy data, na star 919 hash. Whether I won't quick send money to my papa, or I want run small jollyment for my DSTV something, na still star 919 hash. And you want sabi why this thing is sweet me for body? Now say I no need the data, I no need hotspot. Whether na 99 Pro Max or na Palace at 3310, na star 919 hash from UBA. Now be my short party. No go sleep on top bicycle. Make yourself begin enjoy star 919 hash from UBA today.
For quick and easy solutions, just dial star 919 hash to use UBA's USSD platform. Get your simple transactions done, from transfers to bill payments to airtime and data purchase. Star 919 hash has you covered. UBA, Africa's global bank.
I love my honey well and my honey well on me. Take it in, and I take it, enjoy it. 2 minutes of favorite to Orlando. I love honey well. Honey well is back with it. Everybody come and sing. Picking the love it, mama they love it, papa they love it, uncle they love it.
Now your favorite brand, Honeywell, is back. Available in noodles, semolina, and pasta in stores nationwide.
He get one boy when he name na Kevin. Kevin they use kerosene lamp with candle. They help him papa and mama for house. He still they use and do homework, but the light no good for eye at all. As Kevin grow turn man, he can't reason generator. But the noise self tire ramp plus say fuel don't to cost our country. Kelvin can't later hear about the sunken solar inverter. Now that one he can't they use give level for his house and take him also they run him hustle. Kelvin then join now and his mind don't touch ground. You say if you change your own story today, get sunken solar inverter. We go allow you to pay small on top better enjoyment. Make you be like Kevin. Holler us today for 0800 786 5464. 0800 786 5464. Make we start from there.
Sun King, power on, Niger.
Just about me, go sharp, sharp.
All right, no fam. My name is brother Shaggy, aka Mr. Rob. And I can't tell you, say Rob, they deliver fast and long-lasting relief for muscle aches, joint pains, and symptoms of cold and catarrh. Robin, pain out.
Some call it a disorder, a disability,
Having a skin with two distinct colors may seem to others like the end of the world. Not me. I'm a babe, a speck, a 10 out of 10. Be unstoppable, be beautiful with Lush hair.
Lush hair. Be beautiful. My wonderful Glow users, I want to drop this here while it is hot. If you have a Glow line that's not linked to your NIN yet, this is your last chance to do it, or you risk getting blocked. Yes, you heard that. Your line will be blocked, cancelled, barred, disconnected. Pick your choose. This is coming directly from the horse's mouth, the NCC. What else do you stand to lose, you may ask? Well, along with your ability to make or receive calls, send SMS, or even check your account balance. No more tweeting, posting, and chatting on social media. Dial *996# now, or visit the nearest Glow outlet or SIM registration agent to link your NIN to your Glow line and stay forever on. No NIN? No problem. Just go to the nearest NIMC office to get yours now. Remember, SIM registration is free.
Unlimited. Trader, are you ready for the flight? Yeah. Maximize your gains day or night. The platform, HFM is the name. Trading with us is a brand new game. Come on, feel alone. Execution slow. Switch to HFM. Watch your success grow. Higher leverage, tighter spreads, and swap free. Got your back in this financial fight. Trade forex, commodities, indices, shares and more. Just come and see HFM online trading. Withdrawals, deposit done in a dash. Our execution too fast. HFM stands apart from the rest. HFM stands apart from the rest.
Pico, HFM finito, HFM is ito. HFM national platform, online trading, forex trading, any trading. HFM no delay.
Join HFM today. Visit www.hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play or App Store. HFM, online trading at its finest.
Ah, the drama, the suspense, the emotions, the gang moments. Don't miss out on Nollywood movies and web series on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. You can enjoy over 10 hours of Nollywood content made for you. Sharply dial *312*800# to activate the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN and start enjoying YouTube made for you.
Are you ready for what's coming? Okay. Redmi Note 13 series. Make every shot iconic. A track like 200 MP. We know the grip for anybody. 120 Hz, I'm a laptop display. Enjoy massive viewing, yeah. This cars are attracting bezels. I can't lie, just making sense. Super fast, smooth processing. Redmi Note 13 series. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Bring out your Note 13 series. Bring out your Note 13 series. Show them what you can do now. Show them what you can do now. Iconic shot, super chat, 120 watts charger. Are you ready? Shall we make innovation for everyone?
People share fake news simply because they fail to think sufficiently about whether or not the content is accurate when deciding what to share.
Fake news can cause conflict, which can lead to violence, destruction of properties, and even death.
Some people create fake news intentionally to cause chaos and harm, mislead others, and delegitimize key democratic institutions.
Do not share any message without verifying the source. You could be misleading others.
If you cannot independently verify that story, don't share it.
Read, verify, and confirm before you share. This message is brought to you by the Center for Democracy and Development, CDD, with support from the National Endowment for Democracy, NED.
8 candidates have so far advanced from the playoffs to the round of 16 of Nigeria Info's I Beg to Differ Season 7. Find out who will join the 8 to complete the round of 16 candidates as the playoffs continue on Monday. I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Join Femi Obong Daniels and me Mondays to Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I Beg to Differ Season 7. 32 debaters, 1 winner, 1 million naira. Supported by Obiwizi and Just Food. For sponsorship, send an email to info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Let's quickly remind you, you can win 10,000 naira. Be one of 5 lucky listeners to go home with 10,000 naira. Courtesy One Play. One Play. Just head to the website www.oneplay.ng. www.oneplay.ng. When you get to that website, click on the box that has a Nigeria Info 99.3 logo. You see a button there that says play for 500 naira. Click on that box, it'll take you to another page, and then you can win. You can play for 500 naira or more and win 10,000 naira. Be one of 5 lucky listeners to go with 10,000 naira. We'll do the draw before we sign out today on the Morning Crossfire. And of course, you can win. All right, play for 500 naira only, or 1,000 naira if you buy 2 tickets, and so on and so forth. And you can win 10,000 naira if your number is picked from the raffle draw. Oluchi Oparah is the National Treasurer of Labour Party, albeit suspended at the moment, and she joins us live on the Morning Crossfire. She's the one who has made some very, very serious allegations rather of financial mismanagement or misappropriation against the national chairman of the party, Julius Abure. And of course, she's been answering questions here. 0700-993-993-993. It's a number to call. 0700-993-993-993. And of course, our female listeners who may find it difficult to get through to us using that number can call 0201-465-7190. You can also drop your comments on YouTube where we're streaming live. Search on Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. We're also streaming live. You can watch and even see myself and see Madame as well. Search for Nigeria Space Info Space 99.3 on Facebook. Okay, Madam Oparah, are you there? Can you see me, please? It seems you're frozen. Oluchi, are you there? Okay, we seem to have lost you from the first feed, so we'll have to connect to the new one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. So this 3.5 billion, the 2.1 that Abure had in that audited report, he's saying that they had external auditors come in, private people. These are not members of the party, come in to audit. Is that something that you may want to look at and consider step back on your accusations?
When there are discrepancies, when there are arguments, the best thing for him to do, if his hands are clean, because they say he who must go to equity must go with clean hands, and a clear conscience fears no accusations. I have written for an external body, reputable body, to come and have it reinvestigated. Abure said no. Because I never knew he has such amount of money, and I didn't know how come. And I said, no, I can't endorse what I do not know about and go to jail for Abure. No.
Okay.
Because had they been had endorsed that document, when anything, if there's anything afterwards, Abure will say, National Treasurer is aware of it. I'm not aware of it.
Okay. I want to ask you. Yeah, you said he who comes, so in this word, this time I was saying he or she who comes to equity must come with clean hands. You are accused of having your own allegations of financial misappropriation that leveled against you. They said you were found guilty of conniving with the former chairman or so of your party to misappropriate some funds some years ago, and the panel was set up that panel indicted you. So you too, some could argue that you should also come with clean hands as well.
I don't like to talk about the dead, but as it stands now, we have to speak up.
Yes, because you are part of it. Yeah.
If truly there was anything like that, that was 2015. Why did they not come out to the public?
Wait. Were you investigated? Were you investigated by your party? Was there a panel set up to investigate?
Nothing was wrong. And after 2015, I got re-elected for the same position. If I was indicted, why was I now re-elected? These are the pictures I'm trying to paint to the public to cover their tracks. What I'm saying is this: Abure should step aside because he cannot be a judge in his own case.
All right.
Step aside. If I was indicted, I will not get re-elected.
Okay.
But I was re-elected in 2019.
Okay. Anyway, were you indicted or not?
I was not indicted.
Were you found guilty or not?
I was never found guilty.
So what is the report that Ifo, your National Public Secretary, had with him on Channel TV?
National Oparah Ifo is never an NWC member. He's a Bure's age.
So what was on that paper he had?
Was never elected. Sorry. Was never elected. Okay. He is doing what Abure pays him to do. In fact, after that channel outing, he came to me. He said, "Oluchi, if you were the national chairman, I will still do the same work for you." So he's doing what he's paid to do.
Okay, so you're saying it's a lie. That is not true. That you never misappropriated any finances. You were never found guilty by your party. Okay, we have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
This is Paul from Egbeda.
Paul, welcome.
Yeah, Oluchi, I appreciate you speaking out. But the truth is this, that your words are not adding up. Your statements are not adding up. When you put facts on ground, it does not seem as if you have accuracy of the accusation. It seems as if maybe if there was any embezzlement because you were not part of it, your portion was not given to you. That is why you are pointing at. Because there is no figure to corroborate the accusation. There's no figure at all. You don't receive alert. You don't know what's happened to the account. So it's all gaze or gossip. Somebody told you. You heard from somebody.
All right. So what do you say to that, Oluchi? That you don't have hard evidence?
I want to say, by virtue of the audit report he gave to me, I had 2 point something million. Okay, the off-cycle election had 958 million. Okay, the rerun 30 million. Then this said 200 and something million. So what is he talking about? Let Abure even come and say that I'm lying against him.
But that report, that audit report that he presented to you in September was for 2022-2023, not 2023-2024. So all those items, those elections, those bodies you've listed, are they meant to be there or they're meant to be in the one that will be released this year?
What I said is this, that all the money Abure has embezzled, all the money is embezzled, is summed up to the tune of 3 point something billion. Okay. Now, what you have in the account, I'm not even sure if it's up to if it's up to 200 million naira. Let me tell you, everybody here, that as at the previous years, we were on a rented apartment paying rent, and now that we had a lot of money coming to the party account, we are still paying. You are still paying rent.
Okay, so I want to repeat my question, Oluchi. Oluchi, yeah. Sorry, I'm saying some of these amounts you're talking about, for instance, Edo State governorship. Nomination, expression of interest forms and all that. Where's the money? Off-cycle election. I'm saying, do those elections, are they included in the period of the audit? Because that is a 2022 to 2023 audit. So are they included in the period under review as far as that audit is concerned?
This last election that we're about to go into now, right? Plus all the other monies gotten, they are the monies I'm crying out for. That monies are being stolen.
Okay, so you're not sure if they're part of that audit period. You're not sure if they're part of the audit period.
Was 2022 to 2023. But I'm crying out for all the money gotten, all the money.
Okay, but if you're saying the audit report is your basis, since it came to you, is your basis for your suspicion, what if that period does not cover the period of those monies and elections, the forms that were sold and all that? Maybe that's going to be in the next report. It's outside that period.
Let me tell you, let me clear us here, please.
Yeah.
If I am saying that money is missing, I think I am the right person to say that. Nobody else should say that. Can we ask Comrade Abure, how much do we have in the party's accounts? Can the public even ask him that? For a party that has gotten over 3 point something billion naira, the US store he made, we got money to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nobody's asking questions.
But
have an office.
Abure said that they had about what? They had 1.2 billion, okay, from donations and then sale of forms and all that. Then they had 700 million that was meant for the campaign. So they gave the campaign the campaign organization 700 million. Now, if you add that, that should come to like 1.9 million. Though the party said it's maybe 2.1 billion. So I don't know why we have that discrepancy. But he has also said that he's written to all the banks with your name, Oluchi Oparah, asking them to give you access to all the accounts. So why haven't you gone to make your findings? Since you say you have
Abure is a serial forger. He may have backdated whatever thing he presented on national TV.
No. But he said has written. He said you are aware that he's written to all the banks, asking them to give you unfettered access to the accounts, any record you want.
He has not done that. I'm sure maybe he must have backdated whatever it is he's presenting to the public. Why has he not been able to do that for the past 7 months I've been writing? Let me even now Abure is coming to tell the public that he has spent so amount and national treasury is not aware of it. But
your constitution, but your constitution, he says there's some he even presented some monies that you actually are the one who signed. Your signature is on one of the checks or something like that. That you're the one who signed. Even some of the monies you are saying are unaccounted for, you're not aware. He has presented evidence that you also signed, and he says your constitution allows he to co-sign with either you or with the national secretary of your party. It must not be you. Is that true?
Do you know?
Is that true?
Do you know?
Is that true?
Do you know?
Is that true?
Abure can sign either with me.
Is that true?
He can sign either with me or with the secretary.
Okay.
Okay. But do you also know that for the past 7 months or thereabout or over, I have not signed a single check? So those checks he was waving on national TV saying that I signed in December, they're all lies. If there is any check that carries my signature for the past 7 months, that means it's forged.
Okay, that's from October or September July 2023. Since July 2023, you've not signed any signature, any check.
I have not done it.
Okay.
I have not signed anything.
So it means during the election period when all those monies were coming in from the diaspora trip, from sale of forms for the election, you were signing. Yeah,
I may have signed one or two,
yeah.
But I am not sure of signing large volume of money.
But you signed some.
Of money. Okay. I may have signed 100,000, 1 million naira, but I may not have signed large volume of money.
Okay.
That's what we are asking for.
Okay, but has he broken any law? If the secretary of the party was the one who signed, has he broken any law? Has he broken the party's constitution? The simple yes or no will suffice.
Right? But why will I now be made to endorse a document I do not know how the monies were being spent?
Okay, but you just said the party's constitution allows the national secretary to also co-sign along with the chairman if it's not you. So what else do you want to know?
What I want to know is my question to Abure: how did he spend all this money without me knowing? Because I never knew he had such amount of money before now.
But are you meant to know? Yeah.
I'm supposed to know, yes.
Okay.
Because that is my office.
Okay.
I'm supposed to know. And I asked, okay, since you say you are right, can we get an external auditor? Was I wrong to ask for an external auditor?
Right.
If he doesn't have anything like hiding, the right thing for him to do would have been for him to, allow an external auditor to have a proper look into the account. Because I'm saying I do not know.
All right. Oluchi, stay with me. We have a call on the line. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, welcome. Your contribution, very quickly.
Thank you for the lady there. You see, my own concern is that the fact is that she says, should money be deposited in a private account? That's number one. Number two, as I've always said, from the local government, state, national, even the party, before we select anybody, do they have background check? There should always be background check of persons before that such a person is being elected. Where was Abure? Did the party have a background check before he was elected? Thank you.
All right, I think your question is belated. It's belated. But anyway, thank you very much for your time. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Kofi Bartels.
Yeah, welcome. Very quickly,
How
please.
are you? You have Ambassador Muzwa here from Nation. Now, I want to thank Madam for the good job. One thing I know about organizations, even the chairman or secretary sign anybody's, it must be the office of the treasurer must know about it. That is one. Secondly, have you put this allegation against him privately before coming out? Is it true that they said you are alleged that you are in the other chairman party, both you together want to just rub him off. Is that true? And moreover, have you contacted the presidential of the candidates of your party? Have you put this to him before you come out? So those are the 3 questions for you. Thank you.
Okay, all right. I think he's asking if you had put it to him before. Now, I think you said you had a meeting where you asked him, he couldn't answer. But I think the important one there is who is bankrolling you is what he's asking. Are you being used by APC, for instance, or their Papa faction to cause disaffection, disunity, and distraction in your party?
If we are talking about integrity, accountability, we should start it from our home. If I was being bankrolled like they want the public to know, to believe, why did it take me 7 months plus to come out? I've been writing letters in-house for the past 7 months. And let me tell the general public here.
So are you answering Ambassador Musbar directly? Has the APC or any external politician put you up to this? Has anybody, even within Labour Party, said, look for trouble, look for Abure's trouble? Yes or no? Has anybody put you?
I am not being bankrolled.
Okay.
I'm inspired by our national leader, Mr. Peter Obi, whose antecedent speaks for him. Integrity.
Have you had any contact with any senior official or from APC?
That is not possible.
No. Have you? That
is not true.
No. Have you?
That is not true.
No. Have you had any contact with anybody from the APC? Any senior? Have you?
I have not had any contact with anybody. I am a woman of integrity that wants things to be done the right way. Anyone that speaks of the ills of Abure's death person suspended.
All right. We have a caller on the line. Thank you, Oluchi. We have a caller on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Very quickly, please. Very quickly.
This is Madam Missy.
Very quickly.
Lulu, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good. Good morning.
From the look of things, you and your national chairman are not in good terms. So you cannot reconcile. Why don't you people pipe down and go back to the table and reconcile all these accounts?
Okay, we don't have time. Oluchi, in 30 seconds, can you respond to that very quickly, please?
This fight is not a personal fight. I don't have any issue with Barrister Abure, and I've been writing for the past 7 months for this thing to be settled in-house. But the internal mechanism failed. And the NWC also tried to cover Abure's tracks by going to announce that suspension. The right thing would have been for them to investigate the allegations because they are way too weighty. But they went ahead to suspend me. I said Abure fought and he fought. Abure embezzled, Abure misappropriated, and Abure laundered money. Those are the allegations. It's not a personal fight on Abure or anything. It's about integrity, accountability, and everything good.
All right.
Because the party must not die in Abure's hands.
Thank you, Oluchi. Appreciate the time and for joining us on the Morning Crossfire. And we'll get back to you as the story unfolds. Thank you so very kindly, Oparah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for a break. We'll be right back to say goodbye. Stay with us.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Investment full ground, oh. Service where you feel trust, oh. It's time to live the good life, oh. Secure the bag with I Invest. I Invest, oh. With I Invest, secure the bag.
We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria.